improved. They shoot around 30% on the year, not 10%. Rebounds are about even. Bench points, Archbishop Carroll obviously has the edge there. Archbishop Wood, too many turnovers in the first half, or else they may have had a bigger lead.
Well, you talk about the history of Archbishop Wood. They have a couple players with basketball bloodlines. Number 31, Taylor Peltzer, had her father play for St. Joe's. His name was Lou back in the 70s. And Laura Karen, number 1, well, her father, Marty, played for Rolly Massimino at Villanova.
Great bloodlines there. And, of course, Rosie Tarnowski, unfortunately, injured for Archbishop Wood. Her dad, Ray Tarnowski, was the star at Philadelphia Textile in the mid-70s. So a lot of great bloodlines going with Archbishop Wood.
Carroll has the basketball to start the second half, and Carrie Shields stays out there. Really hasn't gotten on track to this point in the ball game. Calls out the play. She's guarded by Ashley Robinson. Wants to take Robinson to the right and kind of back her in. Gives up for Kelly. Now, Shields has it again. Looks like they want to set up a screen on the left side of the floor. Here's Conley, baseline drive, up strong and scores. So Conley, the 5'7" guard, goes baseline and has a layup.
Well, they spread the floor that time. They went to the left baseline. Conley beats her man down the baseline and scoops one home.
First time today we are tied. It's 17-all to start the second half.
Archbishop Wood's offense has disappeared after jumping out to that 11-2 lead.
Baseline drive here. Ooh, rejected. What a block by Pearson. Parsons one up. Pearson sent it back. 3 on the way. Hits the heel of the rim, no good. And the offside rebound is controlled by Carrie Shields. She launches a 3. That's no good. And coming in for the rebound here is Taylor Peltzer.
Well, fortunately for Wood, the Patriots are not making their threes. They're 1 for 12 from three-point land so far in this game.
A couple of well-placed three-point field goals. It would be a different story instead of 17-17.
They've had some open looks, but Archbishop Wood hanging tough right now.
Blocking foul out front on the drive by Strack. I believe they're going to call it on Pearson.
Pearson made a great block a moment ago. All ball on Alyssa Pearson.
First team foul of the second half for Archbishop Carroll. Wood to inbound with Carroll and Booker. Comes in the backcourt here for Parsons, and they set it up for Strack. Dumping outside, good passing, and the 3 no good from long distance by Parsons, and it's coming back the other way quickly with Shields. Carrie Shields fakes the pass, shoots a 3 and scores! 20-17, and the first lead of the ball game for Archbishop Carroll.
Mental mistake that time by Wood. You can't leave Shields open at any moment.
Here's a 3 the other way by Peltzer. That's no good. It goes out of bounds. It either hit or a finger went in the eye of Carolyn Booker. She's in a lot of pain as Jim Ritchie looks on.
Booker says she could stay in the game. Doing a Rocky imitation from the Rocky movie. She's going to stay in with one eye right now.
Booker hurt her left eye. She's in a lot of pain. With the dribbling out front is Carrie Shields. She's got it by Parsons. Gives up. 3 coming on the way. Good! They say that Meg Pearson may be the best three-point shooter on this team, and she just lit one up from long distance. 23-17, back-to-back threes by Archbishop Carroll, and they have a 23-17 lead. 5:40 to play here in the third quarter, and all of a sudden, Archbishop Carroll is out front. Got a great one in the making. Don't go away. 5:40 to play in the third, and Archbishop Carroll with a 23-17 lead over Archbishop Wood. First time today now that Carroll's out front. Time now to take a look at the Clayton Block Scholar Athletes as they build strong foundations through education. Alex Leahy from Archbishop Carroll has a perfect 4.0, and she's only ranked 6th in her class. That was a tough class. And Lisa Strack, 3.8 GPA, ranked 17th in her class. Some of the best scholars that both schools produce. So Clayton Block recognizing the scholar athletes of the game. Build your next project on the Clayton reputation. Clayton Block, a blueprint for success.
There's Barry Kirsch looking for his 4th championship, along with assistant Mountain McGilvery on the Carroll bench. Nice 6-0 run right here, a couple 3-pointers, a nice wing screen roll that they just ran to perfection, and Megan Pearson knocks one down.
Wood has not scored in the last 7:24. 5:30 to play here in the third quarter, and Wood almost turned it over. Strack gives up here for Greenfield, who has seen a lot of time, was not in the starting lineup, but has seen extended minutes here today. Baseline drive, giving it up to Peltzer. Good basket. No, they say offensive foul. Fans don't like it. But Peltzer is whistled down for the offensive foul.
Boy, tough call there on Peltzer. Pretty good dribble drive. Let's take a look here. Gets the ball here, tries to go left to right. Yeah, looks like position was set there by the defender. And again, that's 24, Meg Pearson, who's really played a great third quarter so far.
She has. Out front, here is Conley. Conley gives up to Deanne Kelly. Parsons comes out on Conley, so they swing it to Pearson. Megan Pearson with good size. Dribbles down low, post move, and scores on the turnaround. Pearson's come to life here in quarter number 3. 25-17.
Well, let's see. She's got a 3, she's got a 2. She's drawn a charge. She's blocked a shot. She has 2 rebounds. Pretty good work so far.
Absolutely. Megan Pearson kind of taking this game over. And Wood really hasn't gone inside with regularity. You expect them to be patient and try to cut down the lane, and that is going to be a oh, I tell you what they're going to call travel. They call hold. Good cut to the basket nonetheless by Taylor Peltzer.
Can't foul in that situation because she did not have a good shooting angle to the basket. You see she tries to flip it up. Great cut. Well, in retrospect, I think that is a pretty good foul.
Well, don't let her get the layup. So Peltzer, the junior, makes the first at the line. And we're going to get 5 subs just like that.
Well, that Carroll first unit, the one that was outscored 9-0 and came out of the game, they really took it to Wood. I believe it was 8-0 here, start the half.
Peltzer makes the second. 25-19.
That was a 10-0 run. It was a 10-0 run for the starting unit for Carroll here to start the half.
Well, we'll see if the second unit can hold on to this lead. As here's Lauren Wells, who sets it up out front. She'll run with Caitlin Cole, Aaron Shields. Mershon going for the ball, has it, almost knocked out of her grasp. Gives up here for Wells into the paint and kicks it back. On the dribble, Mershon called for the offensive foul. Holly Mershon.
Nice play by Peltzer to draw the charge that time. She was called for one, this time she drew one. Here comes that full court pressure from Archbishop Carroll. Full court man-to-man.
On the inbounds, comes into Parsons.
Great philosophy. They feel if everybody cooperates, buys into the system, that eventually you're going to wear down a great team. Archbishop Wood's a great team, and Carroll right now with the 6-point advantage.
Sam Greenfield works out front against the pressure from Aaron Shields. Gives up, Peltzer for a 3, a little bit long, no good. Good rebound for Aaron Shields, the freshman.
They just haven't been able to get Ashley Robinson on track here. Not sure if it's Ashley being unaggressive or the Carroll defense just taking her out of the game. But she's a key player here, and Wood needs her.
Caitlin Cole, nice baseline drive and finish for the sophomore.
Well, the 2 big players, Pearson and Cole, really playing well here in the second half.
Oddly enough, we talked about the smaller size, but it's the big players who have stepped up for Carroll here in half number 2.
Well, they're very young. Robinson has more experience, although she's also a sophomore too.
Nice cut by Robinson, makes the catch, up strong, and a good finish for Ashley Robinson.
I think that's got to be Wood's first option every time. Robinson's got to cut across that paint on that back screen, see if she can get herself a easy shot like she just did there.
On the drive, pull-up jumper, hit the heel of the iron, no good. But a good rebound by Wells, and they'll reset the offense. Long 3 on the way, good for Aaron Shields, the freshman. So Shields goes downtown, making it 30-21, and the 9-point advantage, the largest lead of the day now. Take a look at the 3.
Great shot there by Aaron Shields, just a freshman guard, 5'5". She's been calling for the ball. She's got a lot of confidence shooting-wise, as does Kerry. And the Shields are really doing a nice job in this contest for Archbishop Carroll. The philosophy, wear you down, knock down threes, almost like the Rick Pitino style he used at Kentucky. Full court press, 3-point shooting. That's what Carroll's using right here. It's really working very well.
Wood has to be patient and try to find Robinson in the paint. On the drive here, we got a foul. Good drive nonetheless by Sam Greenfield. Foul's going to be on Holly Mershon, the sophomore.
Another good aggressive play by Greenfield. The strong drive left side goes right into the big fella, and fouling right here, number 22, Holly Mershon at 5'11". In retrospect, Carroll's got some more height than I
maybe expected coming in. Substitution here. You're going to see Megan Pearson back in after a brief rest as Mershon comes out. Second free throw, no good, and a good box out by Caitlin Cole. Long lead pass ahead from Capuzzi. Set it up inside, turn around at the block on the way. That's no good. Good rebound. Put back and scoring is Caitlin Cole.
Great play by Cole that time. Great concentration, able to knock it off the glass and in for 2 points.
And a holding foul out front on the drive up the floor, and they'll call it on Lauren Wells, the junior.
A lot of young players out on the court. They're making a big impression here in the championship game here at the Palestra. Under the spotlight, televised game, playing well. Great experience for the players on both teams. You expect both these teams have a great chance to get back next year where they were anticipating to be. Carroll certainly thought they'd be here this year. Wood, without their head coach they started the year with, and without their star player, perhaps not.
Here's Ashley Robinson.
For you, excuse me, Mick, for you girls basketball fans wondering where Cardinal O'Hara is today, they've been in this game for the last 15 years and won 9 of them Catholic League Championship games. They were knocked out again by Archbishop Wood 2 rounds ago.
Wood calls for a timeout, and they get it. 1:30 to play here in our third quarter. 32-21. As Barry Kirsch, in his 13th year as the head coach of Archbishop Carroll, has his team out front. And when you talk about these teams and what they have coming back, they don't lose a thing. No seniors.
That's really unbelievable. I mean, these are 2 of the big prime programs and players in girls basketball. No seniors on the squads. Carroll was 6 juniors, Wood was 7. Sophomores, the Wood is loaded in their sophomore class. A couple key freshmen. You saw Shields already knocked down a 3 in this game for Carroll, and Wood's got 1 on the varsity right now. So I would expect both these teams to be winning 20 games each next year.
Well, it has been a very entertaining game so far. Wood jumped out to a big lead, led by 9 in the first half, and right now it's 9-point advantage. Well, not quite 9. It was 9 at one point, but it's 32-21. And Carroll is out front, and you got to figure maybe when you get Rosie Tarnowski back in the lineup.
That's Rosie there with the clipboard. She's actually serving as an assistant coach today. Is that right?
I guess so.
I was really just kidding, but she has been a great source of pride for the team. The other girls on the team really appreciative of how she cheers for them throughout the year. It's really been a tough year. It was a real downer for her to receive that news and that injury in October that she would need surgery, be out for the whole year after spending the whole summer playing with Elena Deladon and from Ursuline Academy, Carolyn Doty from Germantown Academy. Those 3 been winning championships on the AAU circuit for many years. She's considered, along with those other 2, the best girls basketball player in the area.
Wood trailing here, 32-21, with a minute to play in the third quarter. Trying to get it inside. Great defense by Carroll in this whole third quarter to grab the lead back. Now, they got it down low quickly, and they swing to the corner. Almost mishandled by Greenfield, couldn't get a shot, but they're staying patient. Now Peltzer takes a long one and scores 3. Taylor Peltzer.
Huge shot for Archbishop Wood. Carroll went zone. A player fronting Ashley Robinson and a player behind her. They go to the top, and they're asking Taylor Peltzer to knock down 3s, and she's knocked down a couple today.
Here is Carrie Shields against the pressure by Peltzer. Hands off out front to Deanne Kelly. Kelly, crossover to the left, down the lane, a little contact, no call. No
Great help by Robinson.
There's a 3 on the way, no good by Carrie Shields. And the rebound's controlled by Strack. Quickly ahead to Greenfield into the corner for Parsons. Down the lane, running one-hander off the heel of the rim and in with 5 seconds to go. for Taylor Peltzer. Here's a throw at the end of the third quarter. No good by Megan Pearson. So a couple quick baskets by Archbishop Wood to kind of claw their way back in the game, but with 1 quarter to go, Archbishop Carroll leads it by the score of 32-26 in the Girls Catholic League Championship. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a moment here on CNA. Welcome back here to the Palestra, ready for the start of the fourth quarter with Archbishop Carroll leading Archbishop Wood in this Catholic League Championship tilt, 32-26. Now time for the Clayton block of the game. We go back in the first half. It comes courtesy of Ashley Robinson.
Great help defense on that particular play right here. Beck swatting the ball away from Shields as she came down looking for 2.
Clayton block of the game. Build your next project on the Clayton reputation. Clayton block, a blueprint for success. Well, so far, it has been tough sledding for Ashley Robinson in the second half. Tough to get the ball down low to her.
Well, when they went to the zone, they collapsed on her. They're trying to dare the Archbishop Wood players to shoot from the outside, which isn't their greatest strength. Their strength is inside, but Peltzer's really developed a perimeter game to go with the inside game, and she's been a big factor.
Strack, good crossover, pull up, rimmed in and out, no good, and a rebound for Deanne Kelly.
Nice set play there by Jim Ritchie, the coach. Oh, look at this steal.
Steal by Strack, that's no good. Gets the follow off glass, that won't go. And finally, Carroll comes down with a basketball as Kelly will control. Strack had 2 chances, it wouldn't go. 3 on the way here for Pearson. Good! Megan Pearson lighting it up from outside. It's now 35-26, Archbishop Carroll.
What a sequence that is. Strack missing the wide open layup and then the follow-up. And then Pearson comes down and knocks down a 3, and Carroll in good shape, up 9.
Greenfield against pressure, had it tipped. Strack goes after it, rather Peltzer keeps it alive. They'll set it up with Parsons.
Back in the man-to-man, but it's almost seems like a matchup zone in some sense.
Here is Robinson.
Let's see if Robinson can slide across and get the ball in the post.
Try to force it inside, and it's a steal for Pearson. Megan Pearson got a hand on it. Shields will bring it up. Looking for Pearson, who's spotting for a 3. Thought about it, and then thought better of it with 6:38 to play in the ball game. Archbishop Carroll in red with a 35-26 lead over Wood. Wood had a 9-point lead in the first half.
High-low game here. Wood plays it too, but Carroll's playing it right now. Pearson trying to look for a cutter low.
May kick it back to Shields for a 3. Here it goes on the way. Rimmed in and out. No good for Carrie Shields.
There's a set play. They got the shot they wanted, the look they wanted. Shields isn't able to knock it down.
In transition. Jumper on the way. Good by Lisa Strack for 2.
Huge shot for Strack. Again, a transfer from Villa Joseph Marie. 11 points, 5 rebounds this year.
Jumper on the way here for 2. No good for Comley. And the rebound's controlled by Peltzer. Lisa Parsons brings it up. Finds Peltzer. Out front for Greenfield. Now Parsons lets it go and scores for 3. And Wood is right there now, down 35-31.
Very resilient is this Archbishop Wood team as they are storming back. A couple of great outside shots right there. Some good defense. They're right back in the game. Jim Ritchie has to be pleased. They cut it from 9-4 in a hurry.
Archbishop Carroll calls timeout. Wood is coming back. 35-21. Carroll leads Wood here in the fourth quarter. Don't go away. Good finish coming up. Welcome back. 5 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in this ball game in the Catholic League Championship on the girls' side, and Archbishop Carroll holding on to a 35-31 lead over Archbishop Wood. Again, we are at the Palestra today, and when you talk about all the great high school ball players who have played on this floor, well, you think Wilt Chamberlain, maybe Kobe Bryant. The list goes on and on and on.
There are some great ones. Oscar Robertson played here back in the day. You see Rodney Blake, Walt Hazard.
I'll tell you what, though, you talk about all the great Philadelphia athletes who have played here. You know, people from outside have come into the college ranks as well, but when it's all said and done, high school memories can be made right here at the Palestra.
Absolutely, and for years and years, there you see Rasheed Wallace when he played for Gratz in the early 90s. It's Kobe Bryant, Lower Merion. I happened to be an assistant coach on that team when Lower Merion played here in '95.
You taught him how to dunk, right?
I had nothing to do with anything.
We also had a great boys game here today as well with Roman knocking off Newman Goretti. But here on the girls' side, 35-31, Carroll the lead and the ball. Let's see if they get a little more deliberate. Now take some time off the clock, Jeremy.
And you talk about the girls' basketball here at the Palestra. The Palestra held the girls' Catholic League championships for about 20 years, and this is the first game they played here since 1998.
Lauren Conley with a big-time drive and score to make it 37-31 for Archbishop Carroll.
Well, a lot of players contributing for Carroll. That's what the 10-11 player rotation's all about.
Kick it back here. Jumper for Greenfield, no good on the offside. Rebound controlled by Pearson. And Carroll wants to run. In transition, here is Shields. Blocked from behind.
It looks like Ashley Robinson's going to get some with the body, but she sure made an impression with the block shot.
Robinson was going for the big-time block, no doubt. Take a look.
Well, the hesitation dribble that time by Shields. I actually think the foul actually came on Greenspan. Oh, they did call it on Robinson.
Carrie Shields makes the first. Shields is an 86% free throw shooter, so maybe down the stretch you see the ball in her hands, because if they have to foul, that's the one you want shooting at the line. Although she misses the second opportunity, but a good rebound. And they'll reset the offense. Good rebound there by Mershon.
They just checked Mershon into the game. She already contributes with a big offensive rebound.
Mershon and Pearson have been the big presence for Carroll here in the second half. Here's a drive all the way, no good by Mershon. Coming down with the basketball was Peltzer. Taylor Peltzer, long lead pass ahead for Parsons. Hesitation dribble, didn't have a shot. Defense got back quickly.
Yeah, they wanted to get the ball to Ashley Robinson right there. Parsons didn't have enough confidence she could make the pass.
Robinson fouled, hit hard. And she'll go to the line for a pair.
Wood's still very much in this game. They have to knock down their foul shots. 16 fouls against Carroll, 2 against Wood. So Archbishop Wood is going to go to the foul line quite a bit here in the final 3:59.
Ashley Robinson, first team All-Catholic performer, has her first coming up here with just about 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Missed the first. Every free throw gets magnified down the stretch.
Sure does, especially for Wood. They can't afford to miss right here.
And 2 will not go in. Rebound controlled by Carroll, and they lead it 38-31. Like we said, Shields will have the basketball in her hands now down the stretch. I don't expect to see her coming out of the game in the final 3:45. Mershon holds it out front. Conley comes off the screen.
Ball control offense right here for Carroll. They're quite content to take time off the clock with the 7-point lead.
Nice spin dribble. And give it up to Shields, though, and she'll reset the offense. We're down to 3:24 on the clock. Still 38-31 Carroll.
Great patience right here for Archbishop Carroll.
Now Pearson out front. Guarded by Greenfield. Gives the ball up to Conley. Nice crossover by Conley. Had to drive and didn't take it. Now drives to the three-point line and kicks it back out front. They're content. They're on the clock down. Is Archbishop Carroll here? And a foul? Yes.
I think we got Ashley Robinson on this push.
Barry Kirsch in his 13th year looking on, looking for another championship. Archbishop Carroll in total has won 5 times, referring to Catholic League titles. Wells gets a good hand as she goes to the bench, as does Holly Mershon.
Look at over at the Archbishop